This is your weekly trip to paradise, Louisiana style, with Gary Risponi, Chef KD, and Lindsay Anderson. Paradise, Louisiana is brought to you by Circle K. Taking it easy, Louisiana State Parks. Follow your outside voice to our parks and historic sites. Farm Bureau Insurance. Demco, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Baton Rouge Coca-Cola Bottling Company. Benny's Car Wash and Oil Change. Louisiana Fish Fry Products. Veterans Help Foundation. And by CCA Louisiana and the CCA Louisiana Star Tournament.
Welcome to another edition of Paradise, Louisiana. We're here at Baton Rouge. Boudin, Cajun meat, and Gonzalez, and KD.
You know why I like Baton Rouge, right? Look what I see.
Good morning, y'all.
Hey, Bernie.
You know what's good about Baton Rouge? Quality of food.
Everything.
And service.
There
Wait a second. You got to tell us. Come over here.
Tell us what we got.
We've got boudin balls. We've got smoked boudin. We've got some fresh hog head cracklings, and we've got some green onion sausage and some jalapeno smoked sausage.
Now, a dollar boudin ball. What was that one ball y'all gave me this morning?
How was those new seafood balls?
Oh, Mooney Bageron. He just came up with a seafood boudin ball, and we just started that, and we just made a batch this morning, fresh. That's what you're tasting.
Yeah, y'all saved me something for lunch. You know,
we got some.
We come here for lunch.
He's thinking about lunch. Look what he got.
They're going fast, but we'll have some for you.
Hey, man. Thank y'all. Thank you for all we do. We appreciate it.
Thank y'all.
Hey, we got a lot coming at you, that's for sure. The weather can't make up its mind, Gary, but you had a pretty busy week.
Had a pretty busy week. Most of it is still fundraisers right now. Black Clouding again one more time. I was supposed to be Sunday in Big Lake. The young captain over there, Matt Griffin. Troutmouth Shorters, he's been doing good. Wednesday had good fish. Tuesday it started going down, so we'll talk more about that in the fishing report. We got Captain Greg DeGrees. We're supposed to be heading there. We're going to do catfishing right now. He don't think the weather's going to affect us. If we got our raincoats on and everything else, it might be a little colder, but he don't think it's going to affect the catfish, so we're going. If there's any other reason, I stay at home and go with you.
Yeah, we're going to have a good time. Hey, we had a great little trip. Lindsay, Matthew, and her husband Mike, we made a little trip down to Delacroix. So we've got a lot of that coming out, a lot of new stuff, the high school. We're back on with that. Some more about that with the tournament this weekend. Y'all stay tuned. We're going to be right back with a bunch of Paradise, Louisiana.
Stay tuned for more Paradise, Louisiana. Voted Best of Louisiana Outdoors 3 years in a row.
The perfect event calls for the perfect spread of authentic Cajun cuisine. And Catering Cajun has the planners, packages, and chefs to ensure your event is long remembered. For weddings, corporate lunches, or anything in between, give us a call.
There's no better way to cool down this summer than with a delicious thirst-quenching Polar Pop Cup from Circle K. The Polar Pop Cup is the coolest way to beat the heat. Fill your Polar Pop Cup up with the flavors you crave and crushed or cubed ice. Nothing stays cold longer, so you can stay refreshed all day long. Stop in Circle K today for an ice-cold Polar Pop Cup. Polar Pop Cup, only at Circle K. Take it easy.
Now's the time to join Benny's Unlimited Wash Club. New memberships start at just $9.99 a month. Wash, rinse, and repeat every day. Take advantage of this introductory offer at one of Benny's 7 locations.
Hey, welcome back to Paradise, Louisiana. They might have messed up getting us all this good food. We might just have an hour of us eating, so y'all just stay tuned to that. No, I heard you went down, dreams come true, and had a great weekend down there, so kind of give us a feel in there.
Well, Dreams Come True is one of the oldest and organizations that's been going on for years. Went down there and made a visit to GOL. That's the shooting out that they do it. I think it was the 10th annual fundraiser. Or 7th annual. I'm getting confused because I went to 2 of them last weekend. Now, this deal here, Becky Prejon's been doing a great job, but the sheriff is tied on when he first started. Well, I'm talking about Sheriff Mike Couillon down at Abbeville and Vermilion Parish. Tremendous outdoorsman, tremendous guy. He loves his parish, does a great job. He's so popular. So we had some of the Dream people, kids were there. We got some shots. It was forcing the rain. It rained on us a little bit. We got them still doing the auction. We gave away a fishing trip. We gave also Paradise, Louisiana gave away a burner, Louisiana fish fry product. So let's go visit and see what we're doing. It's a fun day. And thank you again to Sheriff Mike Couillon. Welcome back to Paradise, Louisiana. Here we are at the GOL. Dreams Come True, another fundraiser for Dreams Come True. Sheriff, this is Mike Couillon. Mike, how long have you been involved with Dreams Come True?
I've been involved with Dreams Come True since it was introduced to Vermilion Parish by Becky Prejean, a native of Cow Island, born and raised. When she came to me and explained to me what this cause was all about, I told Becky, we're behind you 200%. What event can you come as a family and raise money for these children? This could be this child's last dream. And if we can be part of that last dream, we have made a difference. Thank y'all for everything y'all do.
Well, you have made a big difference in this parish and everywhere else. What's your favorite outdoor activity, hunting or fishing?
Hunting, definitely.
What's your favorite to hunt? Duck?
I love wing shooting, ducks, doves, anything that flies. We like to shoot at it. We don't necessarily kill them all, but we shoot, and anything we shoot, we're gonna eat.
Well, tell me what your favorite thing to do in your parish right now. If you're gonna bring tourism in to Vermilion Parish, what's the best thing?
Well, the
Duck
best
hunting?
thing, well, duck hunting brings in revenue, but the thing I like the most about Vermilion Parish is the involvement with the people in Vermilion Parish. Anytime there's a cause such as Dream Comes True, everybody comes up and helps.
Food ain't bad either.
We got wonderful food in all of Vermilion Parish.
Thank you, Sheriff.
Thank you.
Trying to get you out. I'm sorry I brought this rain, but it was worse last night.
Yes, it was.
Stay tuned for more Paradise, Louisiana. Dreams Come True. It's the GOL in Maurice, Louisiana.
Cool. Whoa.
There you go, Mr. Booth.
Who treats y'all good? Captain Lance,
Captain
huh?
Lance,
And not a boat captain either.
There you go, my man. Thank you.
Yum, yum.
That's so sweet. Olivia, that's your name? You come talk to me.
Low-grade glioma in the brain.
Yeah.
And lots of seizures, and we did chemo. Chemo hasn't helped, so they're going to try to remove the tumor in June.
Okay, what's his dream? You got some more?
You got some more nummies for him?
And what's his dream?
He doesn't know yet.
You don't know yet?
He's undecided.
Well, I tell you what.
Watching Paradise, Louisiana. Mr. Gary brought the rain.
I know it seems like it's a sin to do what I did to these ribeyes, but trust me, once you eat it, you're not going to want to cook it any other way. You get an inch and a quarter cut ribeye, you season it with whatever seasoning you like, put a little bit of mustard on it, let it marinate overnight. Next day, take it out, let it come to room temp, get your fryers to 350 degrees, you drop it in the fryer for 6 minutes. Take it out, let the meat rest for about 6 minutes, you cut into it, this will be the best steak you ever ate. You'll never like your barbecue pit again, I promise you.
Coming back.
Guaranteed.
A certain kind of sausage that comes from Texas, and we still doing some pork chops.
Cool. This is just coming out. Look how pretty. Look how tender.
Charles Sonia.
Charles Sonia. First time I ever ate fried ribeye.
It'll work for you?
Very good. Let's go back and raise some more money for dreams come true.
This is where your money goes. These kids appreciate their dream, and once they've had a dream, they want other dream kids to receive a dream just like they did. So we ask and thank you for your continuous support, and I really, really appreciate each one of y'all. And I think they deserve a hand.
Welcome back to Paradise, Louisiana. Miss Becky Prejean with Dreams Come True. Miss Becky.
Yes.
That's a special, special child here.
She is
Tell me
special.
about it.
Oh, she's special. I met her when she was about 3, maybe almost 4 years old. So I don't know if she remembers way back when. But we interviewed her, and she told me she wanted to go to Disney. So we sent her and her family to Disney. Do you remember any? Do you remember your Disney trip?
How old are
Mickey
you,
Mouse?
Aubrey?
Yeah.
7? Where you go to school?
You go to school? Cecil P. Cardell.
Well, look, you were special today. We saw you up there, and a lot of things happened. I see you got your hands off of the paint. Miss Becky, you've been doing this for years. I heard the sheriff say that he's one of the most enjoyable things he does with himself. And we got a good turnout, bad weather. I know you accused me of bringing the rain, but the storm was last night.
That's right.
But it's cleared up and people are doing good. Aubrey, you been having fun today?
Aubrey comes every year to our shoot. She's a trooper. Her dad shoots in the shoot. So
You got any other sport you like? You like to cheerleader, dance, or what you do? Play sport?
I do hip-hop.
Hip-hop.
Oh, boy. No wonder. He won that fishing trip, too. He took that fishing trip, so we might be, he can get you, take you along on a fishing trip. You ready to go? Yes, sir. Watching Paradise, Louisiana. What's the next thing you got, Miss Becky?
Our next event is in Lake Charles at Burton Coliseum. It's a crawfish contest. Crawfish golf, crawfish etouffee, and crawfish peeling.
What's that date?
May 5th. Gino Delafonte would be playing. I'm going to have Booth Reynolds.
Gee, I might have to come dig it. But you know, also, that's the same day as Dream Day.
It
And
is.
We'll be in Clinton on Dream Day. Just send us a picture.
I will. Thank you.
We'll announce it, sir.
You're watching the Paradise, Louisiana, baby.
Okay, Brett, safety and car insurance.
Never scored a safety. That's defense. But go on, please.
Yeah, defensive. That's exactly how you should drive.
There is no such thing as a defensive drive. Offense makes the drive.
Oh, I mean when you're on the road.
But it doesn't matter, home or away.
Okay, clearly I'm striking out here.
That's baseball.
Get great auto rates from Farm Bureau Insurance. Call your agent today.
Stay tuned for more Paradise, Louisiana.
Hey, we've been fishing together for years as you watch the show, but I got my captain's license. I'm ready to take you out to share the kind of experience that I grew up with my family having. Give me a holler, chefkd.com. Don't tell nobody, but we gonna cook and eat pretty good on board. See you soon.
Pod's moving in storage.
We just sold our house.
Congratulations.
We have 2 weeks to move.
We'll deliver a few containers.
Our new home's not ready.
No problem. You can store things with us while you're between homes.
We might need help.
We'll refer trusted packers.
We'll be staying at my brother's.
Well, that sounds...
He has kids of his own.
Well...
5 of them.
Ma'am?
Help.
Trust us for local and long-distance moving and store at our storage centers. Pods, moving and storage, solved.
KD, I got food in my heart to talk with my mouth full, so I'm going to go to you right now. Tell me about your fishing trip. You was over there with Linda Anderson and Mike and your son, Matt. Tell us about your trip to Delacroix.
The fish would have been as good as we biting on this stuff from
I got it
Bastrop.
on my teeth.
We'd have been loading up the boat. But no, we went down Friday, and I mean, look, these fronts, you faced with that this weekend. You're talking about an 18-mile-an-hour south wind Saturday and a 15-mile-an-hour north wind Sunday. So the water is really up and down. People are really having a lot of trouble catching numbers of fish in any one place. But we launched, as you can see, we got some live shrimp from Jack. He's got live shrimp in Sweetwater. We got out there, and I'm gonna tell you what, we fought hard, went through some of the more inland spots, really didn't do much. Then we kind of made a few moves around. The few trout we caught were really nice. But then I go get the boats done. So Mike's gonna jump in there and push us off. Well, guess what? You know, some of these days of fishing ain't like you planned.
You talking about the boy that got arms like a leg?
Woo, well, look, he got more than just arms, but he popped that shirt off to jump in that water. He looked like the Hulk was fishing with us, okay? But he went in there and he eased off the back of the boat and he kept going down and down. But there wasn't no bottom.
I've been there.
Oh, yeah.
I've been there with Don and a couple of those guys one day. We were pushing, trying to push the boat. I was sinking, and the boat would go and the wind would push it back on me. And they didn't know how to throw an anchor to help me. It was frustrating. We're freezing cold, and another time that happened, it was 90 degrees. I was sweating, and the wind was blowing me, just blowing the sweat off of me. It's unbelievable.
Oh, look, you get stuck. You
got to
real
lay
deal.
down. You got to lay down on that mud. You can't stand up.
I like that video. But no, we had a really good day. Matt had more fun than I think he's ever had. I figured, you know, as cute as Lindsay is, Matt would be all over there playing with but him and Mike hit it. I think you got challenged for Matt's #1 buddy there, because buddy, him and Mike passed a good time all day long. But you know, fishing can be fishing. And you know, you think you got the perfect trip planned and you get out there and fight the elements, but you know, sometimes the trip before this, coming home, all right, when we get to the landing, the wildlife and fisheries doing a creel survey. And I've never really watched what they do, but it's really interesting. Guys, if they ask you to do a creel survey, don't think they're trying to trick you into counting every fish and measuring it. They really need some information on our fisheries, growth rates, and everything else. See from this video a little bit how they do it and why they do it.
39. So we get a length and a weight. We get that in kilograms. It's gonna come out to 0.7 kilograms, about 1.5 pounds-ish. And we'll take a sex, see if it's male or female. And it's female, see the big ovaries right there. We're also collecting the ovaries today, if you don't mind.
Yep, go for it.
So the females will have veins on the gonad, and that's how you tell between male and female, for sure.
Say that again?
So the females will have veins on their gonads. That's how you tell between male and female, for sure. And we're collecting the ovaries here to get a better idea of.
The ear bone, we can see how old the fish is, and then with the ovaries, we can see like how mature they are, so we can get an idea of which age class of fish is being the most productive spawning wise.
And when the spawning's occurring.
And when it kind of narrowed down that when it's occurring. Right there. The length, the weight, and now we grab the otolith out and the sex. So the otoliths are kind of their ear bones. They use them to keep their equilibrium in the water. There's two little bones that kind of float in a little cavity right here, and it helps them keep their balance in the water.
Similar how a human's inner ear will work.
Yeah, it's a little similar. Right about there, I think. So it's those two little bones right there in a little fluid-filled sac. So we take these out and we send these off to a lab, and they'll take them and they'll find a center point and they'll crack them in half, and you can see little growth rings just like you'd see on a tree stump. So you can see like the newest one right there,
right?
And little ones like that. So we go back under our microscope and count how many rings are on them, and that'll tell you how old the fish is.
Absolutely perfect.
Pretty reliable.
And so it took them about 15 minutes. Great time. So we go to cross the bridge. You know the old saying, don't leave home without it? I bet you it's 30 years since I left home without a jack and a lug wrench. Guess what? No jack, no lug wrench. Top the bridge, get a blowout. Look, like them kids just say, man, I caught a blowout. I caught me a blowout. Evening traffic, top the bridge.
Got your son with you.
Got my son with me. And look, there's nothing safe about getting out your car on the New Orleans Bridge. Motorist Assistance Patrol was right there. I got a new hero. but he showed up there and had us on the road in 10 minutes. Guys, it is just so amazing what you do helping people on the road. There's a young lady right across from us experiencing the same thing. They had another vehicle get her going, gets traffic going. But guys, that's a neat little service you offer. I'm ready for this weather to settle down, but we had a great trip. Didn't catch a ton of fish, but we caught good fish. Jack managed 33 trout that day. He probably stopped at 25 spots, 1 or 2 here, 1 or 2 there. But still a great trip.
That's what's great about Jack and those getting you a captain, because they network and they fish every day. I mean, the weather's got to be terrible, they don't go out. But even then, they look and they go at different spots and they network. So Jack was getting stuff ready for his captain and himself personally, because he is a captain.
Oh, yeah. Well, look.
Now you got to start doing that a little
Now,
bit.
hey, I got them loaded up this weekend. We're going out Friday and Saturday. But we're going to take a break here. A little word from our sponsors while we eat a little bit of food from our sponsor. We'll be right back to Paradise.
I got enough. I'm waiting on lunch.
In Louisiana, our state parks are the perfect family destination. With nearly 180 miles of trails through park grounds and historic sites, you can endlessly explore nature, try some kayaking or world-class fishing, then find the perfect campsite or settle into a cozy cabin. Louisiana is calling, and she's using her outside voice. Plan your escape today at www.lastateparks.com.
You're watching Paradise, Louisiana. Eat your heart out, Kenneth.
The best part about being a member of a Touchstone Energy Cooperative is that it's your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. That's the power of your co-op membership.
Demco, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Welcome to H&H Rodeo and Tournament Report. KD, we got a big one, so we got a bunch of them coming up right now. In 2 weeks, we got the pins and fins. You know, we've been talking about where they're going to have the golf tournament, but the fishing trip is really, you can still get in on it. All you got to do is look at what you see right now on the board and call in people and get in it. It's a big deal, big fundraiser. It is also for tourism in that area. Then they got the Amy Catfish Rodeo at Fred's on the river at Big Giant's Landing. That's going to be April 20th and 21st, so you'll get there the night before. I don't know what all they got, but I'm sure they're going to be people putting out lines and net and just big old rod fishing, but the weigh-in is 3 o'clock on the 21st.
Fred's is just getting open back up from the flood. I mean, he just really officially got back open. But you know, redfish, we got a lot going on the redfish circuit. You got the IFA Redfish Tour. Registration's this Friday, and the tournament is going to be 2 redfish, 27 inches long, nothing over 27, nothing under 16, and that's going to be going out on out of Island at Brenton Sound Marina. But guess what? IFA Kayak is also going to be going out on the 15th out of Brenton Sound Marina. So the redfish better be hiding this weekend, because they're going to have a lot of heat on them trying to catch.
A lot of fish are being caught in Brenton Sound. We'll talk more about that in the fishing report. You have anything else you got on there?
No, we got a lot of banquets coming up.
One more time, I told you I wasn't going to mention it. The media had a tournament. They didn't announce it. They didn't send us the report. Until y'all apologize and start sending y'all out. Maybe y'all don't want
no retire apology. Just send us some info, man. We want your information out there. I got a good lead in, though. But look, we got one thing about the tournaments that is a reschedule, and that's the high school boys. They're going to be back down out of Sulphur this weekend fishing the Louisiana side only. They had to reschedule. And I'm just going to give you a KD opinion here. These guys serve Mr. Hoover, Mr. Bro, their families and all. They service about 250 teams, all right? That's 2 high schoolers and an adult. That's about 750 people. They move around from landing to landing. They're unpaid volunteers. They sit there, and their heart is to preserve the fishing and bring these kids along. They have to follow BASS guidelines, all right? It's not, look, it'd be nice to tell you a week out you can cancel, but I got news for you. You can't do that. You got to make, according to the weather, and this is Louisiana, what it sends that day.
They canceled the Elite Series right there, the same reason.
Same reason.
That's the professional fishermen. They come all over. But let me also tell you, it's going to be aired. Okay, not live, but it'll be tape delayed. They're going to be airing at Pelican Network, KPBN.
Right.
They'll be doing it just like they did 2 weeks ago. They will be airing all the way in, and you can see it on Pelican Broadcast Network.
Yeah, we thank Pelican for coming on board and doing that because, you know, one
and
of
all
the
the
biggest
sponsors
things,
are there.
the
Cajun
sponsors that
Outboard.
bought it. Yeah, go ahead, tell them.
Yeah, well, I think it's Cajun Outboard, J. Dykes Electric, Superior Bait and Tackle, Paradise, Louisiana, and Delta Lewis. I mean, I want to thank them people, and they got some more people calling me. If you're interested, and they got the finals coming up at the end of the month, at the Leader Bend. If you want to sponsor, you want to back those high school tournaments, you either get in touch with KD at his website and Gary at Paradise, Louisiana.
You know, one thing, guys, if you got some critique for these guys running these tournaments, make it positive, and guess what? Jump on board and give them a hand. Look, this is the future. You talking about that many kids becoming involved?
You know, you sound like one of the.
I'm getting like a respondent.
Youth football and baseball league. When them parents complain and claim, that's how we used to do it. I coached for years. What you do, the parents say, look, would you take care of the drinks for us? Would you take care of this? You put them to work. That's the
you
way
don't
you
like
do
the
it.
way that goes, you do it.
You help me at all.
Hey, we're going to be right back. Got a bunch more coming at you. Thank y'all for watching Paradise, Louisiana. And we're getting ready to do some really good news.
There's no better way to cool down this summer than with a delicious, thirst-quenching Polar Pop Cup from Circle K. The Polar Pop Cup is the coolest way to beat the heat. Fill your Polar Pop Cup up with the flavors you crave and crushed or cubed ice. Nothing stays cold longer, so you can stay refreshed all day long. Stop in Circle K today for an ice-cold Polar Pop Cup. Polar Pop Cup, only at Circle K. Take it easy.
Now's the time to join Benny's Unlimited Wash Club. New memberships start at just $9.99 a month. Wash, rinse, and repeat every day. Take advantage of this introductory offer at one of Benny's 7 locations.
The perfect event calls for the perfect spread of authentic Cajun cuisine. And Catering Cajun has the planners, packages, and chefs to ensure your event is long remembered. For weddings, corporate lunches, or anything in between, give us a call.
Welcome back. We're at the news desk now. Gary, you got a couple biggies now. What's going on?
Got the big one, man. Top it all off, DU sponsor banquet this Thursday night. So if you're watching Wednesday, we've been talking about it. It's coming up. Tribute to Kel McKinnis and his wife, BJ, been involved with the Wildlife and Fisheries, the Wildlife Foundation. Now you think about it. Archery and the high school. Anything you look about that the Wildlife and Fisheries can't support, they do. Plus, they support Wildlife and Fisheries.
That's true.
They help raise funds for all the things you're looking up now, from the whooping cranes, you know, to the black bear. Anything you look about, you're doing it. Now, Kel McKinnis has been there. Sam Barbera right now is be taking over as director. He's been in the outdoor world a long time. Sam and them will be there. We'll bring you maybe some sounds and some video.
Now that's at the Renaissance on Bluebonnet.
This is it. This is a big deal this Thursday night. So if you can make it, they still got tickets available. You just got to call DU website and get any more information. Also, you know, another big thing that's real big when these same organizations that are always promoting, they now open a Youth Hunter of the Year award for applications. You can get them at the Louisiana Outdoor Writers website, Louisiana Wildlife and Fisheries, or the Louisiana Wildlife Federation. Miss Trish and them is over there. Also, they got the essay and photo contest that awards will be given away, prizes, money prizes, and everything else. Joe Macalusa still handles that. You can get in touch with Joe for applications or to send an essay or find out more. Email jmacalusa@theadvocate.com. So.
Yeah, we got CCAs getting loaded up this week too, because you got the Tri-Parish Banquet down there in Eunice. That's Thursday night. Also, North Shore Banquet going to be Thursday night down there. And I mean, look, that is a gorgeous banquet. I've had the pleasure to be there a few times. But guys, look, I don't know if you realize this, but if you're born after January 1st, 1984, you have to have a safe boating course to run a boat with a horsepower over 10 horsepower. Good news is our Wildlife and Fisheries are going to be having free courses. You can register online at the Wildlife and Fisheries site. Hey, go ahead and get that done, get it behind you. I'm going to promise you, just from what we've had the feedback on being at the landing and safe boating and stuff like that, you really need to be aware of a lot more than sometimes you might understand.
They do a lot more than just safety. They teach you a little bit about courtesy, what you and I talked about last week, so we're doing that. Louisiana Wildlife and Fisheries is in everything we're doing right now. They get so many volunteers. They just had the Hunter Education Outstanding Volunteer Awards, okay? Todd Lindu was another big winner. Keith Lowry won the Todd Roberts Award. You know me, I'm gonna say Robert, but it's Roberts. Hunter Education, they take care of that. Women in the outdoors, 15,000 participants last year, and along with students that they did, 450 courses. Let me name some other people till they get them. It has a big article. It was in the Advocate and a lot of things this. But Mike Rainwater, Jane Franklin, I gotta read them all, Richard Alexander, Leon Taylor, Phil Swaller, Kyle Luckers, Justin Bloden, and Jerry Sepulveda. I hope that's Spanish because I don't want to mess the Italian name up.
You're going to have to translate that.
There was still more and more things coming in. The archery in school with Keith Lowry, and you can find out more about this stuff coming up right now. So,
you doing all right?
Oh, they're still coming in while we talking, huh?
Hey, that guy can take a piece of dirt and level it off with a 1/16 of an inch. That's Matthew's hero, okay? He dug a pond next door, and all I can tell you, from time Matthew would wake up to go to sleep, he was sitting there watching how many trucks, how much this.
You're a bigger suck up than I am. I'm proud of you.
Hey, look,
you
man.
drove back him on a 100 sack?
He has put him on his rigs. Matt would run out there. He'd put him on that backhoe in front end loader. Man, look, Matt was so happy.
You think people really want to hear that? I do, though.
Well, hey, you get to know Matt, you'd want to hear it.
Let me give you, you got any more news? I got one coming up.
No, that's it. We got some more for next week.
You're going to be there, too.
Yep.
We got tickets. The Catholic Man Night. It's a night, steaks and cigars, stories, some of the best food. John Folks is cooking a steak. It's going to be at White Oak Landing Wednesday, May the 12th. If you want more information, you want to join KD and I, we're going to be there and a couple other people. Catholic Community Radio. They're going to have auction items. We're giving another fishing trip away. So be down there. That's a fishing trip here. Going to be at Island Marina. Wait till you hear the report we got from them. So I think that's all the news.
John has done a bunch of new stuff at that place too. He's going to be giving some tours of some of the things he's added. He's added a new distillery and 2 or 3 other things. So, man, look, he stays on the cutting edge of what's happening in the culinary industry.
Let me give one more. I'm going to do this. We ain't going to have a hunt report because we've been asking people to send us some pictures. But my friend Wayne Mato, he finally got his Osceola, whatever you want to call it. He made his Grand Slam, 21 pounds, 11.5-inch beard, 1 9/16 spurs. You talking about some long spurs. The Wildlife and Fisheries report results were negative on the CWD in the Northeast.
Man, that's
They're
great
still
news.
testing. And then I was at the Wildlife and Fisheries meeting. They talked about that and these landing permits. They were talking about different things that might increase. It was too long. We got some video that this. But while I'm talking about video, I told y'all a few weeks ago, and I haven't had a response, but Chris telling me how to do it. Chris does it on another show. If y'all got a video and you want a chance, you're gonna show it on here and a chance to win a prize, sponsor this is Bowie Outfitters. They're sponsoring gift certificates and a lot of things in Paradise, Louisiana. They're gonna give you a t-shirt, whatever you can. I might drop them off, at Bowie Outfitters so you can get them. Now, you send me a video of your turkey hunt, send me a video of the turkey hunt or anything you got attaining to turkeys right now. And you better hurry up because it just started last week, so we got a lot of time. and you want to send our Facebook page or my email, Gary@Paradise, Louisiana. Don't also forget, if you got a good picture, make sure you and the turkey's in the picture. If you want to show a close-up of the spurs or a long beard, do it the same thing. Make sure the light's in your face, the camera's turned sideways. And then again, if you don't believe we're going to do it right, go by Bowie Outfitters and talk to them. They'll tell you they're sponsoring this right now. The outstanding video, outstanding photos. Paradise, Louisiana.
I can use say, did that all, folks? We're going to be right back.
Ask me about my Tempur-Pedic.
Ask me how fast I fall asleep.
Why not talk to someone who's sleeping on the most highly recommended bed in America?
Ask me about staying asleep.
Tempur-Pedic owners are more satisfied than owners of any traditional mattress brand.
Ask me how it feels after 10 years.
Tempur-Pedic, the most highly recommended bed in America.
Ask about Tempur-Pedic at Olin's, where you know you always get the guaranteed low price. Olin's is the only store in Baton Rouge and Lafayette with the full line of Tempur-Pedics.
Aggressive, modern, and durable. The latest advancement in spinning has the Revo name on it, and almost a century of fishing expertise in it. No matter where your passion takes you, world-class fishing is only a Revo away.
Hey, we've been fishing together for years as you watch the show, but I got my captain's license. I'm ready to take you out to share the kind of experience that I grew up with my family having. Give me a holler, chefkd.com. Don't tell nobody, but we gonna cook and eat pretty good on board. See you soon. Hey, welcome back to Paradise, Louisiana. Berkeley, Abu Garcia Fishing Report. Hey, look, our buddy just turned another birthday, so Gerald Gospot, a little belated birthday to you. I'm gonna open up, let me tell you something, 8.34 or 8.35, two scales. Don Hutchison caught this fish. He caught him Friday morning.
When what? Saturday morning.
Friday morning. He didn't fish Saturday because they had the tournament. But he caught this one out in Lake Buff. And look at this picture. If that isn't one gorgeous fish, it had about a 22, 23 pound stringer. Hey, that's a fish to dream about.
Well, how do you do in a tournament? You didn't let us know yet?
We didn't get a tournament report from Media Doubles. There we go. We'll hit them twice on it. Got to send us a report by noon Monday. You don't get in there. Actually, by Sunday night. But anyway, you got way more fishing reports. Everybody's
well,
fighting.
Well, what did Don catch that fish on? You don't want to tell nobody.
Well, I don't know. You got to look at the rods in these pictures and figure it out. But it's one of them three baits in there.
Oh, one of them three baits. Well, let me start off. We're going to go to freshwater like you're at right now. Rosie Young, she's been on TV for years. That's the daughter of Randy Young. She had her first plastic one bass. He's been sending it since she was 3 years old. She sends her pictures. She catch her first topwater fish, her first bass, her first accolade. Rosie, you keep it up. You are definitely a woman in the outdoors coming up. Not only are you a pretty talented young girl, you got a daddy that adores you. You remember, he takes you everywhere. You are blessed. Both of y'all are blessed, and keep it up. James Sexsnyder has been real good, been a correspondent, been a friend of yours for years. He's back at, is that Rudock or Ruddock?
No, that's Rudock.
Rudock, okay. He's fishing there. You know, if you're driving east on I-10, you pass, you see all that water pretty. You see it down there, or on Highway 55. It's always pretty. I always wondered. You know, I've never fished Ruddock.
When the water's up, it can really be some great fish. The water gets down, fish get really hard to find. But they don't have monster fish. They do catch a few nice ones, but a lot of pound and a half
He
to
just
3
sent
pounds.
pictures of a nice one. He doesn't catch a lot of small fish, though. Jessica O'Brien, a big bass, one of her biggest in her life. Her daddy's proud of it. He's sending it in. Here's a pond in Covington. We also covered her little brother once before, and they are big fans of the show. Thank you for watching. Thank you for contributing that picture. Tommy Hebert, 5.5 pound bass, come from Lake Morton. It was one of 15 he was catching. Crankbait, crawfish crankbait right now. Lake Morton is a little high right now. But I also got a word from Keith Haynes from over there at Bro Bridge Boys. I was crossing the spillway going to Lafayette, and the water's high, but real high, but it's clear. And I didn't see no boats fishing, but I seen almost 100 boats at the landing, 50 on each side at the Beulah Road landing. And I couldn't figure it out. I said, I'm gonna kill somebody, because I've been wanting to know when them Sacalay and Brim start running and Henderson to let me know. So I called Keith and started scolding him. He said, Mr. Carey, that's the Cajun Navy. They
had a search and rescue there.
Right. They're doing it. So he says, I don't see no people fishing, but I have get reports of Sacalay being caught north. Going up.
It's usually towards the middle of May, because I usually make that trip when Henderson starts falling down. We'll get you this year to get out and get on.
It's going to be the water is still coming up. They got rain everywhere up north right now. The Ohio River is rising. So I'll tell you more. Another report I'm getting from Amelia Marsh, all up and around there by Black. That's going to probably be in his thing, but you're headed north. Now, I don't know how far north he's going. There's the canals up in north. If Amelia runs, they got a lot of little lakes in them. They're shallow lakes that drain out into the intercoastal. Me and Jody Rousseau, bless his soul, he used to take me all over there. Right now, we're at Upper Lake. Jigs under cricket, jigs under carp. We'd bring cricket sometimes, but most times you didn't need them. But they catching on brim, catfish and everything. They catch them on worms and crickets. And now, Gary Malonsaw, John Bernard, you just look at these pictures, the size of these brim, and they had a pile of catfish on the side. The most fun you could ever have, and they're probably catching stray bass. Me and Jody used to go there because they had a 14-inch limit, and we could keep our 10 bass. And we'd go over there and catch them bass on them ultralights too. They were small, perfect fillets. So, mostly on worms again and on crickets.
You saying brim, it just brings to mind a dear old guy that's not with us anymore, but Mr. J.B. Salters. Boy, he did back in that ballpark and all that back up there in Old River. And man, that guy had a passion for them.
We saw his son, Blaine, at the sportsman show, and Blaine told us he's gonna call us if Jackson don't get to him first, poor thing. But John does him a big favor.
Hey man,
John does it, but he's gonna call us when he gets right at Old River. I think it's a little ways off. I want to make a trip over there and take them and start catching those boarfish when they get around those landings. Yep. Right now we're finding some little grass shrimp, still the best, but I can catch them on Sacalay jigs too. So we're going to go over there and catch some of them brim. We'll get it with JB, his son, Blaine. So
you're pretty much there, huh?
I just want to tell you, Lake Loretta's hot too.
Yep.
Catfish, False River.
Some beautiful catfish.
False River still catching bass. Also, False River catfish. Catching catfish, unbelievable. A lot of it is over there. I call it John C. Kennedy came out right off the drop-off or in the flats. Both flats right now. They got that gravel that they put out. They are still catching bass. They either catch them on a rope, shallow the water get, or they slow roll and spinnerbait. And that's hard. You can't get no easier than that.
We got one more plug for our boys here at Bergeron's. Y'all can see right now, have an amazing lunch business, amazing food. These new seafood balls, Gary's going to get up from here, go straight to the counter and get him that for lunch. We want to thank y'all so much for tuning in.
Well, I got some more, man.
You got some more?
I told you I had a lot.
You said you was done.
Don't walk on me.
We're going to pull the plug on. Y'all pull the plug on? No? Okay, go ahead.
Don't forget Bay Natchez. I know you're getting the same.
Pass Bay.
Pass Bay, Grand River Flat. All of them on this side, not in the spillway. Let me tell you what, when that water starts falling, around Henderson and everything, you can walk the bank. As long as you ain't on private property, you get in trouble. You got to be careful. You can catch fish off the bank, the pits, and over, and that water starts going out, and get around them yellow flowers, throw you a spinnerbait or a buzzbait in them yellow flowers, and hang on. That's all I'm going to tell you. Henderson is not far off. Now, I'm going to go to the back. We still in freshwater. We ain't even got the salt water yet.
Good Lord.
Look, Noah Vincent, another one. Toledo Bend, 5-pound bass. He was fishing with Matt Locha. There's a guy, he had 13 big bass that day. All of them around 4 or 5 pounds. Big fish, Toledo Bend. Colin Boone, big Sacalay. Colin Boone was also one of those shooters. His brother and them was his shooters, one of the twins. But his older brothers did good at that DU shooting event. It's a big cycler on Shiners, big one. And the Mahi grandkids, catfish, Lake Barrett, cypress trees, worms and night crawlers. And you've been getting that report. I know everybody. I ain't sending the pictures, but that's
Mr. Felton stumped that other day. I stopped by the welding shop.
You start off with Delacroix. Tell me what you're finding over there. I got some reports from Hopedale and the coastal area.
What we're finding on all of the brackish water areas right now, the winds are making it harder to fish, and the fish aren't as schooled up as you normally would catch them when you have steady weather, where they can pattern themselves. The fish are there, you got to move around. Don't expect to catch a limit of trout in one spot. However, I got some good reports that Dolores and all, we're starting to see some schooling action, which means the bait's there. The shrimp have migrated, so you're probably looking better around the outer bays. We got word right now that they may be plugging up the Mardi Gras cut that's proposed. Man, if they do that, that's going to make Black Bay hot as a firecracker this spring. So we're just going to have to wait and see. Captain Jack said it's in the minutes. They're proposing to do it. But you were down in Lafitte a few times and talked to Craig.
I'm going to Lafitte when I leave here, but I'm going to give you a Southwest report. Coastal from Hackberry, that's right, Captain Matt Griffin, who I was supposed to go with Sunday. Thank you. These good captains are going to warn you. They said, Gary, did tremendous Wednesday. He sent us pictures Wednesday. They had a limit. They were south. They went south toward the the Gulf, right out in the lake, and they were catching trout all over. Nice trout, not no monster trout, but catching that. But I've heard rumors of people that were waiting, but it's been too rough to wait. It's been too cold, and he canceled the trip. I said, "You make the call." He said, "Mr. Gary, Wednesday we did good. Thursday and Friday we caught four. Here's a picture. He got 14 trout, 12 or 14 trout, and 3 or 4 redfish." He said, "We had to work hard just to catch them." He says, I want to do a good show. So we rescheduling to go down next Thursday night. Me and one of my new camera girls, she did it once before, Erin Freyu. She also helped me with this sporting clay shoots. She shot them. Erin loves the outdoors. She is living in Lafayette now with her mom and stepdaddy. So we're going to be there next week and fishing with them same guys, with Jay Thomas also that makes the camouflage. Well, we're going down there, Jay going to cook, and we're going to have a good trip. He's also sent us another picture this past week, and he's saying he used the Berkeley Gulf, the Berkeley shrimp, and the swimming mullet by Berkeley. They're catching these fish, mostly of them on right now. And then you look in these pictures, they're catching again, and usually they catch in flounder, but usually the best flounder trips are in the fall. Well, they are. The few of his guides and himself, they catching 10 and 12, 13 flounder right now, and the same thing in the ship canal where you normally catch these flounder. So thank you for that report, and we'll bring you more. Then, another one they're catching, H&H, a cock of the walk, a half-ounce spoons. That's where they're catching the redfish are. Now, in Lafitte, that's where they're catching them, excuse me. He also tell me, look out for the moccasin. Twice they had moccasin trying to get in the boat. They got one who was chasing the bait. They pulled him in the boat and killed him. Water moccasin, you look in this picture. And that's coming from Greg DeGrease. Delacroix, the Wentz family fishing trip, Kurt, Wally, Caroline, and Savannah. Girls had a blast in Oak River. They're fishing with their dad and their pawpaw Wally. Hopedale, Charles Williams, Matthew, Miranda, Outer Bays, 50 trout, redfish also, big redfish. The trout caught on a swim baits, a tsunami swim bait, the 3-inch long. So that's coastal. Let me see if I got some more. Look on the back. You tell me something.
That boy had a lot
Ken
of
and Hal Lambert. Oh yeah, this is the thing right now. People don't believe. Ken and Hal Lambert were killing the fish, trolling the trussels. On the south end, they're using the matrix shad. Last week they were using a tiger color. Later in the week, as it went on, this weekend before it got bad, the weather got bad, they were using a green hornet. They're using a 1/2-inch jig, trolling behind the boat, way behind it. And after a while, it's just been...
Well, you said half-ounce jig.
Half ounce.
Yeah, you said inch. But you know, when they get those trolling, a lot of these guys, these old timers, they use that weighted line too, that lead core line to get that rattle trap. But now they're really doing great.
Yeah,
with
they're using rattle traps, all that. But these guys here just using that matrix head. We'll probably bring you some more coming up right now. Be some more with chads fishing.
Well,
chads
you know,
fishing. But look, yeah,
this time of year, this is just an inkling of things to come with the fishing reports, because this weather's starting to straighten up. These last few cold fronts leave us alone. It's going to be game on.
Well, you're a captain. You ought to know it. You got them people coming this weekend. You ought to be giving a good report. I'm not through. Empire, Captain Jody Donwar. Everybody knows Jimmy. Billy Balkin and his crew from Jackson, Mississippi, and they had to work. They ran around and and that's what makes Jody so good. He had Captain Eddie Cerise. Okay, if you want to fish with Jody, call him. Jody Donwar, 504-453-1519. Lake Catherine, Island Marina, our good friends over there. I'm going to tell you what, y'all have been a tremendous asset to us in giving this report. She had a seminar the other night. It was packed, you know, and she wanted to thank, had Captain Mike Gallo, they had C.T. Williams, and she said it was packed. I know a lot of people went over there, good, the food and everything was good. It was brought to you by Shushu Lures and CCA and all the other ones down there in that area. But the main one was Miss Angie and them over there at Lake Catherine. She gives me the report this week. It was rough. It was rough all over. Todd McClure and Lee Russell had their sons. You know who Todd McClure is? Yep. That's the Central legend. That's my buddy. Played for us at St. Alphonsus. Played for Atlanta. Played for LSU. He's a big cattleman now, I call him, but he caught fish. They were fishing with Captain Justin Bowles. They was unbelievable, the fish that they had caught. They were hard there, but right now, you said it, Jack got shrimp, they got shrimp and cockatoos. So don't forget down there. Also, Bob Woods and Ben Berry on live shrimp, also fishing in that area. The lake, where the water coming from the Red River, the fresh water, Pearl River, they're making little things a little muddy, but you can find good water, and they're doing it. So
I saw some beautiful pictures. The Pearl River has come back with some amazing fish. They're catching some big fish, big stringers of fish. It takes a 3.5, 4 pound average to get a check down there. So that'll tell you just what's coming up, how much better some of these lakes are doing. But guys, it's going to only get better than this. Couple things. You get out there, don't only take the trash that you have, pick up a few pieces of trash you see floating around so it just looks better when we get out there. Take care of what God gave us. It'll take care of itself. You do that.
And also, you go to that website, the Matrix Shad. You never forget. You go there, and you can see Chaz on all of it. All his trips he does.
All his
some of them
dockside
we
reports.
run the best. So,
look,
Dockside TV.
Dockside TV. Thank y'all for tuning in. Gary, you know what? We got a full week coming, but it's just amazing to be part of this. God bless y'all. Thank you for tuning in. And we love y'all.
We're going to Chef Showcase, too.
Ooh, yes, sir. I get to eat and not cook. I'm all over that. Guys, you know we want to welcome aboard one of our new sponsors, Wayne Stabler's Catering Cajun. Let me tell you, if somebody knows food, that's me. Wayne and them do an amazing job, from crawfish balls to informal Cajun to formal cooking. But not only that, they have a legendary reputation across the United States with this emergency food stuff. I mean, they go out on the snow, on these storms, these hurricanes, and I mean, they do amazing stuff out there where you wouldn't think that they have a restaurant. They do a 4- and 5-star food.
I want to thank them, Circle K, all the new ones that are coming on. But let me tell you what, Wayne Stabler, tremendous outdoorsman.
Let me tell you.
He had 2 camps at Grand Isle in that area at Fouchon, and now he's got that big, beautiful camp over there at Sand Dollar. And let me tell you, that guy, he loves the outdoors. I don't care if it's frogging, fishing, hunting, whatever.
And he knows everybody.
And he works hard at it. Look, we got a guy, we're getting ready to make a trip. You got something come up and you had to
You don't like slimy hands when you catch a speckled trout. This is the guy to talk to.
He got the catcher's mitt. How you had that? You ready to go?
I'm ready.
All right, you've been supposed to set this up. Now I had to go find the catfish. We got bad weather. You might have a black cloud.
No.
Not.
You got bad weather and you got the black cloud. You got the both of them.
Yeah, let's go remind everybody now, Katie, We want to remind everybody, when you send us a report or you send us an event coming up, do it 3 weeks in advance. Remind us every Sunday night so we don't forget. It's hard to remember. We got so many. You send it to us. And please, if you announce an event, if it's a tournament, you send us the results by Sunday night.
Yeah,
So.
you just don't understand. We in production, we shoot Monday, and then Chris has a tight schedule. He has it out by Monday night. So if we don't have it by Sunday night, you're not going to make the show. We want everybody in there, so just, I know you whooped when you finish a tournament on the weekend. You want coverage for it, delegate it, get it to us. Remember, get the sun shining in their face, shoot it horizontal, and we'll get you on there. And that's what we got to say about
Let's
that.
go catch some fish, me and you.
I'm ready.
All right, boy. KD, we leave him alone.
Hey, I got to go
You not coming?
I got to go put Soffit up with my son. I promised him to help him.
Soffit?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Soffit to me, baby.
That
More
don't
next
sound like
week.
fun.
Paradise, Louisiana is brought to you by Circle K. Taking it easy, Louisiana State Parks. Follow your outside voice to our parks and historic sites. Farm Bureau Insurance. Demco, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Baton Rouge Coca-Cola Bottling Company. Benny's Car Wash and Oil Change. Louisiana Fish Fry Products. Veterans Help Foundation. And by CCA Louisiana and the CCA Louisiana Star Tournament.